Is Richard Freund. He is the Director of Archaeological Excavations at the University of Hartford Center for Judaic Studies. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us first a little bit about this discovery, where it was found, and what it shows.
Well, first of all, it was found in 2012, and it's just coming to light what it actually means. It sometimes takes sometimes a year until scholars are able to piece together what an archaeological find means. But the inscription was found back in 2012 by the City of David, Jerusalem excavations being headed by Professor Eilat Mazar at the Hebrew University. Very competent excavator who's been she's been basically on the track of King David since about 2005. And these excavations have revealed remarkable things. But this 7-letter inscription is very important because this is one of the first in-site inscriptions that has information that is in writing.
Okay,
and writing is very important.
So we're taking a look at it as you speak. Now you say there are 7 letters there. The significance being that they are in Hebrew, and what do they say?
Well, first of all, I have to tell you, they've been looking at this for the past 6 months, and the answer that they gave was it's enigmatic. But the 7 letters are very important because we have so little from the 10th century writing. Writing was an enormously new innovation for the ancient Israelites. So we found in the past decade 4 or 5 major finds, and each one of them sort of adds to the body of knowledge. But this is like CSI Jerusalem, you know, trying to piece together King David and trying to identify what was going on in this ancient city is a very, very difficult task.
And
Jerusalem
also,
was destroyed.
Right.
Jerusalem was destroyed twice, 23 times nearly destroyed, 52 times attacked in antiquity. So piecing together from broken remains the history of Jerusalem is very difficult.
And when it comes to the Bible itself, there's been some question as to whether or not the New Testament and the Old Testament, if the Old Testament was written afterwards or in real time. And this perhaps, and I'm explaining it very simply, could prove that the Old Testament was written in real time, correct?
Well, the main point is that when you have an inscription from the 10th century and you piece it together with other artifacts are from the 10th century, it's very hard to say that there wasn't a 10th century Jerusalem at the time when King David would have been ruling. And each one of these little pieces contributes to the whole. The problem was, up until about 20 years ago, we had so little that it led to people saying, well, maybe there wasn't a King David. Maybe there wasn't a King Solomon. Maybe this was a creation of writers writing at a different time period who wanted to have this mythical past and invented these characters. Each one of these discoveries shows us that there was a real history in real time in the time period in which King David would have lived.
So possibly physical remains validating biblical stories. A great find. Thank you so much for joining us and explaining it. We appreciate it.